The new trailer for Daredevil Season 2 just dropped, and we just got a lot of new plot details about this season. Buckle up. What is up, guys, and welcome back to Will's Cinematic Universe, where I watch Marvel trailers 247 times so that you don't have to. I apologize in advance for the audio and kind of rough looking lighting in this video. I'm away traveling with the family, not in the studio, but since this trailer dropped yesterday, I had to get into it with you guys. So in this trailer, we have a lot of clips that we saw in the previous trailer. I'm not gonna break those clips and Easter eggs down again because I already did that in 2 other videos. So if you wanna see that, definitely go check out those videos after this one. The first thing that I wanna draw your attention to, that Daredevil does not actually get a new suit in this season. He just painted the old one, or maybe Marvin painted it for him. Either way, it looks awesome, but I think that this is an important part of the plot because we see in a couple of clips in this trailer that he has the original red suit. Then we see him opening that bag with the awesome looking black suit. And then throughout the trailer, we see different points of basically the paint being worn off of that suit as he's fighting, which is actually a really cool look. Like cinematically, it just shows how much wear and tear is not only going on with the suit, but how much wear and tear it is on Matt's body as he's getting beat up so much. The next thing that this trailer gives us that I'm really excited about is we're seeing Karen a lot more in this trailer. And not only are we just seeing her interact with Matt, we're seeing her almost in this whole new role in the Daredevil series. In the very beginning of Daredevil, like back when it was a Netflix show, we saw her really as a helpless victim in the beginning, and we really saw her like gain confidence and want to help Matt, help Foggy, and ultimately solve the mystery of Punisher and basically help him redeem himself. We saw a little bit of that in Born Again Season 1, but she really wasn't in it much at all. It really looks like she's taking on a new role with this season of just helping Matt. Throughout the series, she is with him as Daredevil and with Matt, and they're working on taking down Kingpin together. We also see her really standing up for herself and protecting the innocent. We have this shot of her holding a Glock, and behind her in this shot, this actually took me a few times of watching this through to realize this. This is actually Angela, who is White Tiger's niece that we saw in Born Again Season 1. I think she's gonna be important to the plot too. I just love that Karen is back and she's gonna be helping Matt and Daredevil again. Obviously they're the same person, but you know what I mean.
You know what I meant.
No, you messed it up. You're stupid.
This is a big one, guys. So this scene with Jessica Jones and Matt, I watched this several times over to try to figure out where this was and what they were talking about. And I had to go back to Season 1, but this is the Punisher's hideout. We see the lockers in the background. We see his investigative, is that a word? We see his investigation board in the background where he's got all kinds of pictures and documents up on the wall. And obviously there's no Punisher in this shot. It's just Jessica Jones and Matt. So I think a big part of their mission is actually figuring out what happened to Frank Castle and basically following the clues that he left behind in order to solve the mystery of what happened to him and ultimately take down Kingpin. I think that's what Matt actually needs her help with. Stick around to the end because the last one is a big callback. We get one more shot of Bullseye in this trailer, and it looks like he's in this same diner. He's like flipping forks and knives around, which is pretty cool. But it almost seems like this first scene where he comes into the diner, he's not just showing up back in town. He's actually there to kill somebody. And at some point, he gets into his full Bullseye setup and just goes to town. So I am really excited to see him fight again and be an important part of this plot. I still think he and Matt could team up at some point. All right, here we get another clear shot of Jack, aka the Swordsman from Hawkeye. If you haven't watched the Hawkeye series, you're missing out. It's a really good standalone series that Marvel did. I watch it every year at Christmas time. But Jack is basically rumored to be Swordsman. I think it's pretty clearly implied in the Hawkeye series, but he is Kate Bishop's I almost said uncle. Kate Bishop's stepdad, and you don't really know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy. He kind of plays this dumb, goofy guy who doesn't want to let all his secrets be known, but I don't think that he's a villain. I actually think that he really could be a good guy. We see him in this scene being interrogated, and I'm assuming that this is the Department of Damage Control that is interviewing him here. The last time we saw him, he was in these cages in Born Again Season 1, so somehow he either escaped or was let out of Kingpin's prison. in order to get to the situation with Department of Damage Control. Maybe he's helping him. But he's definitely going to be a vigilante in this series, and I really like his character. I think he brings a lot of humor. But what do you guys think? What are you most excited about in this season, and what did I miss in this trailer? I'll be honest, I'm going to watch it a ton more times. I'm going to slow it down frame by frame, and I'll probably do another breakdown soon on all the Easter eggs that I find. But let me know in the comments, what are you most excited about? I've been rewatching the Daredevil series, and I'm about to start the Defender series. I've already watched season 1 of Born Again, so I am getting really hyped up for season 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.